Once upon a time, in a small village nestled deep in the woods, there lived a family of. The father, John, was a farmer, and the mother, Mary. They had 2 children, a boy named Tom and a girl named Sally. They lived a peaceful life, surrounded by nature and far away from the noise and pollution of the city. One day, strange things began to happen in the village. People reported hearing strange noises at night, and some claimed to have seen ghostly figures wandering through the wood. The villagers were frightened, and rumors began to spread that the village was cursed. John, being a brave man, decided to investigate the matter. He took his son Tom with him and went deep into the woods to see if they could find anything suspicious. As they walked, they heard strange noises and felt an eerie presence around them. Suddenly, Tom screamed, and John turned around to see his son being dragged away by an unseen force. He tried to grab Tom's hand, but it was too late. Tom disappeared into the darkness. John returned to the village, distraught and inconsolable. He told Mary what had happened, and they both wept for their lost son. Days turned into weeks, and the village was plagued by more strange occurrences. People began to disappear one by one, and no one knew what was happening. One night, Mary woke up to find Sally missing. She searched the entire house but found no trace of her daughter. She went outside and saw a figure in the distance. It was Tom, standing in the middle of the woods, beckoning her to come closer. Mary, filled with grief and desperation, followed Tom's ghostly figure into the wood. She walked deeper and deeper until she came across a clearing. In the center of the clearing stood a large, ancient tree with strange markings carved into its bark. As Mary approached the tree, she saw something that made her blood run cold. Tom's ghostly figure was standing next to a pile of bones. She realized with horror that it was the remains of all the villagers who had disappeared. Tom had been taken by the cursed tree and had become its slave, luring innocent victims into its grasp. Mary tried to run, but it was too late. The tree's branches came alive, wrapping around her and pulling her towards its trunk. She screamed and struggled, but it was no use. The cursed tree had claimed another victim. The village was never the same after that. People avoided the woods, and the cursed tree stood as a reminder of the horrors that had taken place. Some say that on quiet nights, you can still hear the cries of the lost souls who were taken by the cursed tree.